What's going on, guys? Tony here with Edge Elite Knife Review. Happy Friday. I hope you guys had a good week. Weekend is coming, and hopefully you guys get a chance to relax, recharge, just chill for a little while and get ready for that next work week coming up. So a couple weeks, or about a week ago, week and a half ago, a coworker of mine, I didn't really ask him if I could say his name on the channel and put it out there. So for now, we'll just say awesome coworker. He came to me and he was like, hey man, I watched your videos. I liked your reviews. I have a few knives. Go ahead and take this one in particular, use it for a couple days and do a review on it. It's pretty unique. So I was like, heck yeah, man, what do you got for me? And he pulled this sucker out. Smith & Wesson POWERGLIDE. Really cool knife. I had seen this knife before on a Blade HQ video. They're talking about ballad songs, I believe, and I swear I remember Ben pulling this thing out, and he was talking about this one because it's really unique, the actuating opening of it. Initially, when I remember first seeing it, I kind of thought it looked a little silly, but after using it and using it for a week or so, it's really cool. I haven't really carried it. I've kind of used it around the house, stuff like that. I haven't, carried it with me at work. As you notice, there's no pocket clip on this thing. You see a little circular thingamajigger there. I guess there's like a belt clip that it lays into, and you carry it on your belt or your pocket, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, so like I said, I've used this around the house, and as you can see, it's got a really unique opening. So it's part OTF and part bally song. So you can see, the handle split apart, reminiscent of a bally song, all that fun stuff. But it comes straight out the front of the blade, and so it's California legal. In terms of, I don't know why bally songs are not legal, but then again, it's not California legal because of the size of the blade, which is way bigger than 2 inches. California's ridiculous. I don't care too much about their ridiculous laws. It's not like I carry around a machete with me anyways. So whatever. Point being, this is a really cool knife after I got to use it. I love the size of this thing. This is a big, no-nonsense, American-style Tonto knife. Really old school tactical. I can imagine a SWAT officer carrying this on his vest in the mid 90s to early 2000s. And to be honest, I was trying to look up some information about this knife. I couldn't find too much about it. A guy named Rocky Moser designed it, from what I saw. And when I first got the knife from my coworker, I saw that it said first production run, 1 of 5,000. I was like, whoa, that's gotta be special, because usually, when you see a knife that's numbered or anything that's numbered, 1 out of so many, that's special. That means it's a limited run. They're not making too many of whatever it is, and you have number 500 of 6,000, and in this case, it's 1 of 5,000. So I was like, whoa, dude, this is the first 1 out of 5,000, but apparently, I guess it says that on all of them. I've seen a few forums online, and, guys have the same knife with the same marking on there. So I don't know what that's all about. Like I said, I couldn't find too much information on it. All I know is it's really cool. So you're seeing me opening this knife. I had to come up with a way to be cool and open it. My coworker did something like broke the thumb and like kind of swung it out a little bit, but he'd have to use his fingers to push it out and get it closed. So I feel like it's better to break the handles at the back with your fingers like this, and once it's open, kind of flick it up, and it goes out about 98% of the way, and just use your fingers to close it shut. And then to close it, you kind of break it at the back like you opened it, flick the handle open. Well, it's not always 100%, but so you'll break it. See, it's not easy. This thing is not easy. It's not smooth at all. So you break the handle, flick it out, and it'll break that inertia and drop closed once it gets to that point right there, and boom, it'll drop closed. So flick it open, you're ready to go. Stab, slice, poke, jab, and then gotta put it away, and then it's back in your pocket, back on your vest, back on your belt, whatever, in that pouch. There is no, I don't know, did I mention that already? I'm kind of scatterbrained right now. There is no clip. There is no clip. There's a pocket or like a pouch that it feeds into, and you put it on your belt or your vest or your pocket or whatever. And yeah, so really cool blade. 3.8 inches, 440C stainless steel. It's a American Tonto shape. So this side of the blade here has a flat grind, and this, or no, chisel. So it's chisel grind, and then it's a flat ground on this side of the blade. It's like a GFN inlay handle on aluminum scales, and as you can see, this contraption here is called the POWERGLIDE. So really interesting. And guys, this thing will pinch the heck out of your hands. This thing will murder your hands if you're not being careful when you're opening it and closing it. Not fun. Not fun. I'd rather get sliced than pinched by this dang thing, to be honest. But it's a really cool knife. I imagine like a 80s, or not an 80s, but like a mid 90s to early 2000s SWAT guy carrying this on his vest or something. And it wasn't too sharp when I got it from my coworker. So all I did was I ceramic honed it with a rod, and then leather stropped it, and it's still not the greatest, but yeah, so as you can see, it's still not the greatest. And I mean, this knife retails now, if you could still find it, I think at like 30 something bucks, maybe even cheaper. So you can't expect like insanely amazing edges on knives that are that cheap all the time, which, don't get me wrong, some of these knives that I've, you know, bought and reviewed that were super budget, come with screaming razor sharp edges. So this just happens to not be one of those ones. And then again, my coworker has had this one for a long while. So it's been used, I'm sure. He's messed with it, and you know, it happens. Edges go away eventually. Yeah, but it's decent now. It'll cut you. I didn't want to take it to a stone without his permission. I haven't seen him in a couple days, so I didn't want to do anything without asking him. You know, I don't know how he is with his edge preference. You know, some knife guys can be real picky about their edges and how they want them and their angles and whatnot and all that fun stuff. But yeah, so this is a really cool blade, guys. I just wish there was like maybe a pocket clip, like, you know, here, to where you can just put it in your pocket. That'd be cool. I really don't like this little knobby thing, but it's cool. It's a really cool, interesting, old school knife. Did I say the specs on this thing? 3.8 inch blade. Yeah. So altogether, it's like a little under 10 inches. I'm sorry, guys. I know this review is real scatterbrained. Got a lot going on in the old noggin, but I was like, you know what? I want to freaking make a review on this guy and get this back to my coworker before I fall in love with it and want to keep it. It's actually really cool. I feel like if I were to come across one, I would definitely buy it. Because it's a cool gimmicky knife, but I like that once it's open, it's a big knife. It's a no nonsense knife. Like, this is a good size knife. It feels good in the hand. It's sturdy. There's no wobble or blade play at all, you know. And when it's closed, then you have a little bit of wobble and blade play. But once you get it open and deployed, nothing. It's solid. It's solid. So, yeah. Thank you again. Awesome coworker. This was fun to use and cool to review. Definitely an interesting one. Let me know, guys, what you think in the comments down below about this knife. I posted it on Instagram. A few of you guys commented on it. I think one of you guys said you had one. And yeah, I think you agreed. It was a pretty cool knife. Yeah, so go ahead and give this video a like, guys. Drop a comment, like I said. Let me know what you think about the knife, about the review. Make fun of me because I'm all over the place. And just interact. I love to interact with you guys on these videos. It's cool to hear what you guys have to say. Go ahead and if you haven't, subscribe to the channel, guys. It'll help out tremendously. I love doing this for you guys, and I hope I can keep doing this for you guys. Go ahead and leave a subscribe. I'll leave a subscribe button down here, and then I'll put a little video up here for you guys to check out. And stay tuned, because I am going to do a actual review of my DE Microtech Ultratech coming up. I did the initial unboxing and shock and awe of my Grail knife, and I'll be coming back in a couple days with the actual review of what it's been like to carry and use my Grail knife. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. I appreciate your view. You guys are awesome. I'll see you out there. I'll see you on Instagram. Take care, guys.